received a call from an expatriate family that was based in Baku, Azerbaijan. They had a young 5-year-old boy who unfortunately fell from a height of about 3 meters. The child had lost consciousness shortly after the event. The family had access to our international SOS clinic in Baku, so they contacted the clinic and requested support with an emergency ground ambulance. Our medical crew did a risk assessment. They made a decision to transfer the child to a local medical facility. The child underwent appropriate diagnostic investigations, which confirmed that unfortunately the boy had sustained a fractured leg as well as a fractured skull with some bleeding in the brain as well. The parents were very, very concerned. And given the language constraints that they were facing, they were getting more and more anxious about ongoing medical management at this facility. Therefore, their request from us was out-of-country evacuation. What we were able to achieve was to send one of our doctors from our clinic to the hospital to be at the bedside of the family. This reassured them in terms of getting reliable information, but also to be able to provide the language support and support on the ground. We were also able to obtain the actual images of the X-rays and the CT scans. And we discussed these and reviewed these with a specialist here in London. We were able to then reassure the family that we had actually had a remote specialist opinion from a reliable orthopedic surgeon in London, and we were able to advise them that the conservative management plan that had been proposed by the local treating doctor was entirely appropriate. This enabled us to be able to placate the fears of the family, and they were therefore happy to remain locally, together with ongoing bedside reviews on a daily basis until the child was discharged 3 days later. I think the strength of our assistance provision is multifactorial. Number one, we have 27 assistance centers, which gives us very, very in-depth local knowledge, and we leverage on the language support, the cultural understanding of the way in which doctors engage with each other in different regions. We also then have our medical services division, which allows us to have medical staff on the ground in a lot of key locations. And this ability to be able to support with a bedside review, to obtain information and actually show face value to our members and reassure them at the bedside, I think is an extremely strong factor.